Fala galera, eu sou a Giu Nassa, eu não tenho um bordão e hoje eu estou aqui com um vídeo muito especial de entrevista com uma pessoa que vocês amam e eu também. A Madison Reyes, que interpreta a Giulia na nova série da Netflix Giulia e os Fantasmas, ou Giulia and the Phantoms, como vocês devem conhecer, que é uma versão da Netflix americana da série que a gente já conhecia, Giulia e os Fantasmas.
Quem são vocês e o que estão fazendo no estúdio da minha mãe?
Somos 3 fantasmas que estão muito contentes de estar em casa.
Isso aqui é bizarro demais.
Hi Madison, I'm Giulia. Nice to meet you, although virtually. And I just want to let you know that I love the show. I've watched the entire season with my younger sisters and they loved it. And they wanted me to let you know that they love you.
Thanks, that's great. Tell them I love them as well.
Thank you. And I want to congratulate you for the work you've been doing. And I want to ask, how is this whole experience for you? What you've learned?
I mean, I think the biggest thing that I've learned from Kenny, at least as well, is, you know, he always pushed us on set to kind of be the best that we could be, and just like push ourselves to, you know, to do better. Not that we weren't already doing the best that we could do, but always just push yourself to kind of, you know, go a little above than what you kind of have expected for yourself. I definitely learned that sometimes you just gotta like take a breather, and it's okay to not always have like good days. And you know, since the show's come out, it's been so great being able to interact with the fans and see all the memes and the posts that they create, and they're so talented. Wow, like this is incredible.
I can call me one of them because I'm a fan of the show too.
Aplausos para Giulia and the Phantoms!
I know that you've started at the same place that I did, which is musical theater.
Yes.
But in TV shows, this is your first work, right? How was your audition? How did you heard?
I heard about the audition at school. My teacher had posted it on Google Classroom for everyone to see. And it was just really up to us as the students to, you know, decide whether or not we wanted to go for it or not. It was also kind of just figuring out like if you fit the cast type and, you know, finding out that Giulia was a Latin American girl, 15. We had so many things in common. I knew that I kind of just had to go for it because it just felt so right. And then after talking to a few of my like classmates and friends, they really encouraged me to go for it, and I auditioned for it. It consisted of 2 scenes that you had to self-tape doing yourself, and you had to accompany yourself on the piano of a song of your choice. So I just kind of like learned all the lines and just like thought of the rest of them in my head, kind of like having a conversation with the ghost.
With the ghost. What the series is.
Right.
Por que guardou segredos sobre aqueles garotos gatos? São fantasmas, e quando a gente toca junto, as pessoas conseguem ver.
And then for the song, I chose She Used to Be Mine from Waitress, so that was a lot of fun. It was like kind of this first song that I had learned on the piano. And then after that, when you got a call back, we went out to LA and we met about 6 to 5 guys for each role. But it was a lot of fun. I definitely thought I was gonna be a little more nervous than I was. But you know, Kenny was so welcoming along with everybody else from Netflix. So all those nerves kind of went away and it felt more like I was performing in like a, you know, in front of a group of friends or close family members.
Yes, I feel the same.
Yeah, and then especially after me and the guys kind of got paired, then I was like, yeah, this is it. Like the energy was there, it finally felt right, and we just kind of went with it and just kind of gave it our all.
Vocês fazem o dueto mais fofo que eu já vi. Nós dois sabemos como é perder nossas mães. Nos encontramos por motivo, para ajudar uns aos outros.
The show is inspired in the Brazilian production of the same TV series. Have you watched any episode of the Brazilian show to inspire Giulia, or did you get your Giulia from the scratch?
I definitely did watch as much as I could. I mean, like I couldn't really understand because I didn't like, you know, yeah, so my mom would kind of could pick up on the language because she does speak Spanish, but she couldn't really understand all of it. Right. So, but I just kind of just watched it and just kind of like, oh, I kind of see what's going on. Like you kind of can guess what they're saying. Kenny did such a great job at casting all of us because, you know, these characters are just so second nature to us. They're truly us at the end of the day. And, you know, I mean, Savannah isn't mean, but she definitely did a great job at portraying that. So we definitely were all ourselves on set, which was a lot of fun, being able to just be us.
Aí ela aparece pra roubar meu brilho com aquele showzinho de holograma.
And what's your favorite song from the soundtrack? Like the top one?
That's hard because like as much like when it comes to like Giulia and the Phantom songs, definitely probably Bright, only because like that was a song that we sang at the auditions. Watching us grow as a band was, you know, amazing to that song, and being able to finally, you know, perform in front of like a live crowd, and see their general reactions and how they really liked the music was an experience that, you know, I would never.
First presentation together as well.
Yes. When it comes to like personal favorite, it would probably be Perfect Harmony, only because like that's the song that me and Charlie wrote, and that is like the first song that either of us got to write ever in our career. So for it to be a part of Giulia and the Phantoms was great, and that song, watching us kind of start from scratch and just build it up, leading to us actually getting it approved, and then being able to, you know, record it and then dance to it as well on the show. I mean, like, how many people get to do that on their first gig? I mean, I would have never guessed that I would have gotten so many opportunities. And, you know, I thank Netflix all the time for actually seeing something in the song, and, you know, for Kenny as well for encouraging us to show it to them and see if they were approved. So.
And to end, a quick game, which is called Firsts and Lasts. I'm going to give you a situation, and you tell me the first you did and the last. So, the first audition.
I think the first audition that I did was The Lion King Jr. I'm pretty sure, at least for like musical theater, I think it was The Lion King Jr. at my middle school for Young Nala. That was probably like the first audition that I actually did.
Cool, I love Lion King. First thing you did today?
Wake up, then brush my teeth, and then wash my face.
First song you sang on the show?
Wake up, probably.
Wake up, if it's all you do. Look out, look inside of you.
I know you're an anime fan, me as well. So, the first anime you ever watched?
Oh, the first, I don't think Teen Titans count. I feel like it's an anime just because of the art style.
Yes,
but if not, then Sword Art Online. But this is the first season. Let's just talk about the first season. Nothing else. Thanks.
And the first crush you've ever had?
Robin from Teen Titans. I kid you not. I kid you not. I know, like, everybody's like, oh, like, this guy, like, real people. And I'm like, no, Robin. Dick Grayson. It's him.
From Naruto. Sasuke from Naruto.
Makes sense.
The last text you've sent?
It was actually to a group of my friends.
The last song you've heard?
Wait, actually I can tell you, because if I go to my iTunes, Flaws and All by Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce, the queen. The last scene you shot?
The last scene that I shot was a pickup, and it was me and Charlie. You know the scene in the show where she goes to the fridge to pull out the orange juice?
Yes.
We had to get a pickup of us from inside the fridge. And so basically it was just like me going to the fridge, taking out the orange juice, and then closing it. And that was the last scene. I remember Charlie just like giving me a hug after he said cut. And he started crying. And I was like, I'm not officially wrapped yet, guys. We still have your scene. Like, don't cry yet.
The last anime you've watched?
Oh my gosh. Last anime that I watched? I feel like it's like, Toradora. I didn't finish it yet, but I started it, and that's the last one that I watched. Because I watched anime with my friend, and that was the one that we were watching.
And the last thing you bought online?
I think it's this, because I'm trying to establish cow print as my thing. So that's the thing that I recently bought.
I love the cow print, the earrings, everything, the flag. Madison, thank you very much. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
I really, really loved the show, and thank you for inspiring me and my younger sisters to use our voices.
Thank you. Have a great day. It was so much fun talking to you. I hope we get to talk again.
Bye.
Bye. I have a question. How old is she?
How old do you think I am?
You give me very young vibes. Like
Young?
18.
No, 17. I'm going to turn 18 next year.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So where is this going? Like, do you have like a youth, like, like a paper?
Channel?
I'm actually a singer here in Brazil, and
Oh
I
my-
have a channel as well. So
BFF Girls?
yes, BFF Girls. It's my band.
Oh my gosh, that's so sick. I'll have to
Thank
check you
you.
guys out. I would have never thought that you were like just 17. That's crazy. We're young, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Rule the world.
yes, we are.
Eles estão falando de mim, gente. Eles estão falando que ela era loira, que eu sou jovem. Ela tá me seguindo no Instagram, tá?
Wow. I was like, I see the guitars in the back. She has to be a musician.
Ela falou, eu vi as guitarras no fundo, ela tem que ser cantora. Então foi isso, galera. A Madison é uma fofa, amei falar com ela. Eu falando como se ela fosse entender, ela não vai entender, mas um beijo, Madison. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se você ainda não assistiu a série lá na Netflix, corre, Giulia e os Fantasmas, tá maravilhosa, eu já assisti, amei. E é isso, se inscrevam no canal, compartilha esse vídeo, comenta aqui embaixo, ativa o sininho, faz os Paranauê tudo. Só não vem me assombrar, por favor, se você for um fantasma.
Eu nunca vou conhecer aqueles rapazes.